Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. They come in a 5-wide set. And he's going to sack.
This quarterback has to do a better job of avoiding the rush because sacks can be real try killers.
Second and long. Ball on the 16-yard line. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Passes to the wide out, and he can't pull it in.
Number 89, the intended receiver on the play. Third down.
Wants to go long and does. Almost intercepted.
Ford was the intended receiver on the play. Fourth down.
Morton is the punter. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Dukes fields it at the 38, and down he goes at the 42. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Quick throw. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
From their own 39-yard line. Second down. It's the tailback. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1.
That brings us 3rd and 14.
Man left, man left. He's going, he's going, he's
And he's immediately tackled.
Not every offense uses their tight ends very effectively, but when they do, it can be a nightmare for a defense.
You like that? You like that?
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Give to the tailback. Tackle made at the 41.
That was a loss of 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
From the 41-yard line. It's second down. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. They'll bring him down around the 24-yard line.
Gain of 17 on the play. First down.
The Bulls defensive back left earlier with an injury. They need him back out there because right now the offense has been picking on his replacement. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Finds his man. First down.
Gain of 14 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line. Fires back to the tailback, but he can't bring it in.
That makes it second and 10.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. There's the play fake. Puts it right in his hands. Touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. Pittsburgh is ready to kick it away. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 16-yard line. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. He's going to air it long.
The pass falls as incomplete. Number 89, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
The Bulls taking their first time out of the half. Second and 10. Ball on the 16. And he's tackled at the 14.
Well, the defensive line got such a good push up front that there was no one on the offense to account for the linebacker. And he got through almost untouched.
Man left, man left. Three down. Mike 38, Mike 38. Ready, jump!
Tackle around the 23-yard line. Wow, a long gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on first and second down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that third down.
Let me hear it, let me feel
Morton is waiting for the snap. Dukes fields it at the 39, and he's taken down at the 45. Six points and a pretty display of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, do you expect the defense to take a different approach here?
When this quarterback is on, he is on. It already seems like whatever this defense is trying just isn't working. But maybe if they add just a little bit more pressure, then they might be able to force him into a mistake.
First and 10. Ball on the 45. Pittsburgh is up by a touchdown. Going deep. Doesn't get there. A little too much juice on that one.
Yeah, this quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. He fights forward to about the 43. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
And they got him.
The smart quarterbacks and offensive linemen have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit, you really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have after that.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Allen is back deep to return. Tackle made at the 17. Well covered by the kicking team. He didn't go anywhere.
What I like about this play is that the guys stayed in their lanes and didn't allow the big play.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From their own 21-yard line, it's 2nd down. Got an opening. Nice run there. So the halfback gets some decent yards and a 1st down.
He took advantage of a powerful effort by his offensive line to turn that into a pretty big run.
He's taken down at the 30-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd down, 8 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. And they make the stop at the 38. And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
Over the middle. This one is batted away.
Here's a case of a quarterback so eager to make a play that he failed to see the danger of that attempt and nearly gave the ball away.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 37. Put quickly to the tight end, incomplete.
I'm not so sure he made the best decision that time. That was a pretty tight area he was trying to throw that one into.
This punt, if he gets it where he wants, it can really change the field position in this football game. Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's go down to the field and find out. We've got it 1st and 10. Ball on their own 6. Pittsburgh up 7 points. Nice pitch and catch for the first down. Knocked out of bounds at the 19. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
He wants it all. Can't pull it in. And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. 7-0 Panthers. Welcome back here. We resume action now here in the second quarter. He lets it fly. Almost picked off.
You don't want to ever give your opponent a second chance, but that's exactly what they did by not making that interception.
From their own 19-yard line. 3rd down. 5 wide. And he almost has the INT. Pittsburgh is up 7. He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line. With 1 quarter down, I really haven't seen too much separation between these two squads. Might be neck and neck the whole way. He fights forward to about the 49.
Gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Second down at 7 coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Got him on the screen play. And he's taken down at the 36. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds. From the 16-yard line. 1st down. And off to the left. The 5. Brought down at the 3.
That makes it first and goal.
It's first down. They're inside the 5. And they'll score. Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He makes the PAT. And there was contact after the kick. What are they going to call here? They line up to kick this one away. He really got under that kick. Hurd takes it at the 14, and he has it on the corner. He's out to the 30. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now. They come out in a 5-wide set. Makes the first down catch. And down he goes at the 45-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 17 yards. That makes it first and 10.
From the 45-yard line. First down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's tackled at about the 23-yard line.
First down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 23. Tackle made around the 3-yard line.
That's a gain of 20 on the play. That makes it first and goal.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And he adds the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
You like that? You like that?
Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. The quarterback is on his way back onto the field, and he led a great drive last time out.
Let's go! Red 18! Red!
The pass falls is incomplete. Hodge was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25.
Here we go.
Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
From their own 25-yard line. It's 3rd down. Good tackle. He was the last line of defense.
Here's a great example of what this man is capable of. As receivers go, he's as electric as they come.
They'll bring him down at the 41.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Got it, but he's going to lose yards here.
Call it a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Tackle at about the 33-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 33-yard line. First down. And he's tackled at the 6-yard line.
Makes it 1st and goal.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Looking for the corner. He makes it to the 6-yard line.
Loss behind the line. No gain. That brings up 2nd and goal.
They're at the 6. It's 2nd down. Throws it. Watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Tackled after a decent pickup.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 4 on the
Pittsburgh's going to take their first time out of the half. Stevens picks up about 4 yards on the play. This isn't much more than an extra point. He gets it up, and they tack on 3 points. as his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 19-yard line.
You like that? You like that?
The offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
Gain of 20 yards. First down.
About 2 minutes before halftime. Pittsburgh holds a 4-point lead. He chucks it downfield. Oh, and he can't hold on.
Davis was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
From their own 39-yard line, it's second down. Quick throw, almost intercepted.
Davis was the intended receiver on the play. Third down.
It's 3rd and 10. Ball on the 39. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. And they make the stop around the 44-yard line.
Gain of 17 on the play. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Pittsburgh is up 4. Little handoff. And they hit him in the backfield.
You know, these backwards plays can have a psychological impact. It can damage a team's confidence if it keeps happening.
It's second down, 12 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Again with the run. He's taken down at the 30. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
From the 30-yard line, it's first down. And he's taken down right around the 18-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. First down.
Man left, man left. 3 down. Check back, Switch. Hey, check 52.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. Brought down around the 17-yard line. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
This is the 9th play of this drive. Pittsburgh is up by 4. Throws incomplete, broken up.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
Tenth play of the drive. Wants to throw outside. He brings it down. Touchdown. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Maxey gets set to kick this one away.
Allen deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. Tackle at the 24.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want none of this.
The quarterback leads his squad back out. They got 3 on their last possession.
Check, check. Snake eyes. Here we go.
He airs it out. No, incomplete.
Number 89, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 24-yard line. 2nd down. In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. Wants to go long and does. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. We've played a half of football here. Pittsburgh's in front. All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about set to start the 3rd quarter. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. Gets to about the 24-yard line.
Return 24 yards.
The offense is coming out on the field, and they haven't had any problem finding the end zone lately. They'll need to hurry to get this off. They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. He's got it out to his tight end. That tackle could have saved a very big play.
That's just a great call by the coordinator there, going to the air on 1st down.
From their own 45-yard line. 1st down.
Shift, shift.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And down he goes at the 47-yard line.
Myers on the tackle at the 47-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Check three, check three. Come on, come on. Down. Do 7. Motion.
Feeds it to the back. He's gobbled up in the backfield. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back. Flipping is the call, and now they'll have to find a way to make up those yards right here. So it's 2nd down and long now after the penalty. Tackle made around the 46-yard line.
I think it was a great play call, and it was very well executed. Any coach would be happy with that kind of outcome on a 1st or 2nd down play.
It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. And out come the big hefties. He's tackled at about the 43-yard line.
Concentration lapse right there. The coaches will be giving them an earful for it, too.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Panthers wide receiver down there on the sideline. Looks like he's warming up. Good to see that he might be able to get back in this game. He makes it out maybe to the 26-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
And there's not much he could do to get away from the junior safety on that play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Check 13. Check 99. Get up. Kill, kill.
Got his receiver. Dropped it. Incomplete.
Hurd was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Third down now, and they need to get it to the 18.
Check 24. Check 24. Switch, switch, switch.
Gets to about the 24-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 4th and 6.
He gets it up, and it's long enough, and it's good. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Allen back to return.
He just drills this one. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 25-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. They come out in a 5-wide set. On the reception, look out. Nobody there. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown. Big play. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator. That receiver was so wide open. As a quarterback, you just don't want to blow it. That's like having a wide open layup with nobody behind you, and you go up and you miss a layup. You don't want that to happen to you as a quarterback. So the quarterback did a nice job of staying in rhythm, making the easy throw, and the touchdown for this wide receiver.
Morton has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. They'll take over here, ready to start a new series. Pittsburgh up 7 points. Going deep, lays it out there. Oh, he had a shot at the pick.
Hurd was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 19-yard line, 2nd down. Here comes the pressure, and he can't get away from the pressure.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 9.
He gives a pump fake. Going deep. Can't connect.
They know what to expect on 3rd down, and we're right in place to break up the pass.
4th down.
Myers, the return man. And this one is a beauty. Myers fields it at the 46. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. So he got a little on that return.
Well, Brad, early it looked like there was an opening there, but the seam closed quickly.
They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive.
This quarterback right now is in a rhythm, and a lot of that has to do with his preparation. You can see right now with the reads that he's being able to make, getting the football out of his hands, that he's feeling very, very confident in his ability to throw the football against this defense.
From the 48-yard line, it's 2nd down. Here's a screen pass, gets it to the back. And now he's got room to run. They'll bring him down around the 25-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 25. Makes it to the 17.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Let's go! Green 88! Green 88!
And it's almost picked off.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
So it's third down, and they've got about 2 yards to go.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
And he's tackled at the 5-yard line.
With the reception. All in 12 yards. That makes it first and goal.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Pass right, running back's got it. Tackle at the 1.
That brings up second and goal.
Everybody bunched up tight defensively. And they make the stop right around the 4-yard line.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it third and goal.
Here we go. Third and goal from the 3-yard line.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Run it easy, 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 easy. Over, 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 over.
Fumble. They fall on it. And so the defense comes up with a fumble. Is that turnover going to hurt them?
Well, every turnover hurts, but hopefully for their sake, this running back will go out there next time and hold on to the football a little bit better.
The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Pittsburgh is up a score. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
Boy, Brad, this guy drops an interception, and what's ironic about that from going to the meetings the other day is that this guy's been telling the coaches he wants to play some wide receiver. You wonder why you're not playing wide receiver? Because you can't catch the ball as a defensive back.
Second down. Got to be careful down here, deep in your own territory. He's got the corner. And he's taken down at the 13.
That's a gain of 13 on the play. First down.
They hand it off again. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
It's a pretty good play here by the junior safety, stepping up and making a good tackle on the ball carrier.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on their own 13. Throws it to the outside.
Davis, the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it third and 9.
It's third down, 9 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Fires it out. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
It's easy to forget about the tight end sometimes coming off the line, but you always have to watch this guy because he's certainly capable of making big plays.
Strip the ball. Check three, check three, check three.
And folks, it's neck and neck as we head to the final quarter of play. Pittsburgh's lead is a touchdown. Into the 4th quarter now, and we're back to the action. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. Brought down right around the 30.
Tackles in the backfield at the 30-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 30-yard line, it's 2nd down. Pittsburgh is up 7. He gets sacked on the play.
That's how we do, B. That's how we do. That's how we do.
Third down.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. And he is drilled at the 13-yard line.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and 1.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. Pittsburgh's going to use their first time out of the half here. Allen is back deep to return the punt.
Out of bounds with the 28-yard line.
The offense comes back out, and as I'm sure you'll remember, their last possession ended in a lost fumble.
So much in football is about how you respond to adversity. Moving forward after a turnover is a perfect example of that.
On play action, throws it deep, incomplete. Intended that time for the wide receiver.
Sometimes the ball just kind of sails on you. I'm sure he wouldn't mind having that one back.
From their own 28-yard line. 2nd down.
Here we go. Round 6.
He flings it left. That close to being intercepted.
Was the intended receiver on the play. That brings us 3rd and 10.
They really need to pick up this 3rd and long here in the 4th quarter. Well, they've got the lead, and they come up with a big stop, and it looks like they're going to get the football back.
Intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10.
Dukes is back deep to return. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Pittsburgh is up by a touchdown. And got him! And down he goes around the 13-yard line. He gets to 100 yards receiving with that grab.
You got to love this quarterback-receiver combo. Talking to these guys before the game, they told me they spend about an hour after every practice perfecting the routes. It sure shows.
It's first down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. He's tackled at the 8-yard line.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. That makes it second and 6.
And he's stopped behind the line.
Loss of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
We've got a 3rd and 6 here. 9 yards to the goal line. He might have a chance. Touchdown, Pitt. He splits the uprights with the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. And he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. You know, they'd like to do something a little more than they did on their last drive when they had to punt the ball away. The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
From their own 17-yard line. 2nd down. They come out in an empty backfield. Tackle made at about the 37-yard line.
This guy has that innate ability to get just enough distance from a defender to make a completion possible. You don't see it from every receiver, but this guy's got it.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 37-yard line. It's 2nd down.
Easy, 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 easy. Run
Airing it out long. Caught to the 20. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal.
That makes it 1st and goal.
They'll be protecting that football after learning the hard way on their last trip to the red zone. And he makes it out to about the 8-yard line.
No gain. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Second down, goal to go. Ball on the 8-yard line. He's hit and taken down. Got it to his man on the screen.
Number 6 tackles him for a loss at the 10-yard line. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
He goes up and gets it. It's a touchdown.
And he adds the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. He's taken down at the 18-yard line. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out. They punched it in for 6 on the last series. Can they do it again?
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time into trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Rose falling back and got his man. And they got to him before he could get back to the line. Third and 6. Ball on the 13. Just under 2 minutes in the game. They'll bring him down at the 21.
On the tackle at the 21-yard line. First down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21.
Hey, Brad, I really don't understand what the offense is doing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they have the lead, and we're late in the game, and they're still throwing the football. And I understand sometimes you want to try to rub it into your opponent's face, but here they're stopping the clock and giving the other team a chance to get the ball back.
From their own 21-yard line. Second down. And he's tackled at the 17-yard line. The Bulls taking their first time out of the half.
Ouch. Pretty big loss on the play, and I think they might want to reassess the strategy here. Perhaps run a screen, maybe hit the tight end on a short pattern. This D-line is just a bit much to handle at this moment.
And so it's another third down upcoming here. 5 wide. He's looking for his man. And he's hit before he could go anywhere.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on their own 45.
Check, check, check.
Under a minute left in the game. Throws complete. Big loss. The Bulls call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That brings up second and 13.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Nice run to the outside. The Bulls, they're going to have to call their third and final timeout.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 45. They come out in a 5-wide set. Throws, and it's incomplete.
Third was the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
They take over after the punt, needing to put some points up on the board.
Well, they're down a touchdown, and there is less than a minute left, so there's no time to waste.
You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. We have less than a minute to go.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
Second and 10. Ball on the 6-yard line. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Wide out, makes the first down catch. He's to the 20, knocked out of bounds at the 25. Another catch, and he's up to 100 yards now.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. He wants it all. No, incomplete.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 25-yard line, it's 2nd down. He lets it fly. Missed him. They went with the long ball, but he put too much arm into it.
It looked like he overestimated the speed of his receiver on that one.
Man left, man left. 3 down. Here we go.
Going long. Caught, open field. He goes out of bounds at the 39. And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10.
Easy. Omaha.
For all of you watching, it's been a great game, and it has a chance to be even greater. Will the prayer be answered? It's time for the Hail Mary. And they make the stop
right around the 18-yard line.
Quick pass, and he's right there to knock it away.